Good morning, guys. It's Miss Devereaux and James, and we are ready for school. Woohoo! Happy Tuesday.
In my jungle room, when you open the door, take a look around, you know it's time to explore. In the jungle room, whoa, in the jungle room, but don't you go away tonight.
All right, crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and straight. Get on your couch, lay in your bed, however you're watching morning meeting today. All right, what do we always start with? You got it. We start with our poem. Sorry, guys, there's a little bit of a glare on our poem today. It's from the sun coming in. 5 Little Elephants is the title of our poem. 5 little elephants rowing towards the shore. One fell in, and then there were 4. 4 little elephants climbing up a tree. One slid down, and then there were 3. 3 little elephants living in the zoo. One walked off, and then there were 2. 2 little elephants playing in the sun. One fell asleep, and then there was 1. 1 little elephant isn't any fun. Abracadabra, poof! Then there was none. Good job. All right, stand up. Put your right hand over your heart and salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice work. All right, let's say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Camilla. Good morning, Ellis. Good morning, Joella. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Vera. Good morning, Maddie. Good morning, Giada. Good morning, Noel. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Hudson. Good morning, Legend. Good morning, Landon. Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Molly and Colin and Jack and Paisley and Jacob and Joseph. Good morning, and Costa. I'm so happy you are back at morning meeting, and I'm going to be talking to you today, buddy. So you better be focused and ready for my questions. I'll count by 10. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, let's do our message and see what we're going to do today. Dear Miss Devereaux, monkeys, you guys are all my monkeys. Happy. H. Tuesday. T. The sun is shining, it's going. G. To be a great day. We're headed to Africa. What's Africa start with? A. To find our first jungle animal. Wonder what it will be. Ooh, I wonder. Let's have a great day. Love, Miss Devereaux. Miss Devereaux. And I forgot to welcome Gracie and Lexi. I forgot you guys joined our class as well. So Gracie and Lexi, I'm so excited that you guys are with us today. Welcome to class. Okay, so let's check out our center board. We had story 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friends did our story already. 2 friends did our adding center already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people did our graphing center already. And Landon did our sound center already. All right. Giovanna, I'm not sure I said good morning to you today either. Good morning, Giovanna. Giovanna already got a center done. All right. What's in the estimating jar? You got it. Those noodles. All right. As always, Miss Devereaux's going to take those noodles and dump them out. All right. Let's see what our estimators were. Look at all these estimators we had today. Wow. Joella, 25. Ledge, 25. Landon, 60. Noel, 55. Gosta, 65. Leah, 62. Elliot, 64. Oliver, 60. Camilla, 60. Joseph, 90. Molly, 65. Emin, 50. Jack, 54. Colin, 54. Sam, 50. Paisley, 75. Jacob, 50. Giovanna, 60. Maddie, 50. Hudson, 60. Xander, 54. Grayson, 73. Ashley, 52. Gavin, 57. Whew. That's a lot of estimators. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Oh, that was a baby one. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Wow! 92 noodles were in there. 92. And it looks like our new friend Joseph was our winner today. Congratulations, Joseph. Joseph was correct. He said 90. He was the closest. In our class, it looks like the closest was... In our class, it looks like the closest was Gosta, our two new friends. So Gosta, in our class, you were the closest. And overall, Joseph was the winner today. Good job. Nice work. All right, I'm going to dump those all out. And what are we going to put in there today? I'm going to put these animals. I have these jungle animals. And I'm going to put these jungle animals in here. So let's see how many jungle animals Miss Devereaux can squish into this container here. I'm squishing as many in there as I can get. Some of these are a little bit smaller. All right. There you go. How many jungle animals was Miss Devereaux able to squeeze into this jar? That's your estimating for today. The jungle animals in the jar. So I want you to post underneath on YouTube or underneath on Facebook. I know sometimes it doesn't let you put it underneath here. So underneath here, or you can go to our Facebook page and put it on there and tell us what your estimating was. All right? Okay. All right. I have a couple little shout outs. Yesterday was so much fun seeing so many of you at Ellis's birthday. I hope that Ellis had a great birthday. That was really fun. I know the people that were at the front, I didn't get to run up there and get your picture, and I didn't get to say hi. I'm really sorry. But that was a really nice thing that we all did, and it was great seeing everybody and waving to you guys from the car. I also heard yesterday that Hudson can now ride a two-wheeler. Go Hudson. I'm telling you, I got to start a list of that. I think about 8 or 9 of you guys can now ride a two-wheeler. So keep practicing if you can't do it. It's going to be a nice day out. It's going to be a nice morning out. They say it might get a little cloudy later. So try to get outside and get some fresh air this morning and maybe try to practice riding that bike if you have one. Okay, so we are ready to begin our jungle unit. So what we are going to do is James has to get on his vest. And he's going to put on his Phillip hat. And Miss Devereaux's going to put on her hat. And we are ready to head to Africa to go find out what animal we're going to learn about today. Okay? So head off to Africa. Here's our jungle map. So we'll see what animal we're going to put on our jungle map when we get back. All right? So head off, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, and enjoy our trip to Africa. All right, guys, we are out in Africa today, and we are out on our safari truck, and we are in search of today's animal. I wonder what our animal is going to be today. Ooh, I spot him way over there. What is he? Good job. He is a rhino. He is a rhino. And what color is our rhino? Yes, he is gray. They have thick grayish skin with a large horn above their nose. Males can weigh as much as 5,000 pounds. We find rhinos in Africa and in Southeast Asia. Today we are in Africa, and that is where we found this cool rhino. Rhinos are herbivores, and herbivores mean that they eat plants and grass. They would not eat you because you are meat. So we don't have to worry about the rhino eating you. The rhino is a herbivore, so he mainly eats grass and leaves. Rhinos have very poor eyesight, but they have good hearing and they have an excellent sense of smell. So they can smell if there's any danger nearby. They mostly live alone. Rhinos like to live alone. They do not like to live in large groups. Sometimes they do live in small groups of maybe under 10 animals, under 10 rhinos in a group. All right? Rhinos love mud. They love to roll around in the mud. And the mud is like a sunscreen for the rhino because the rhino lives in Africa where it is very hot. So we don't want the rhino's skin. He doesn't want his skin to get burnt. So they love to roll around in the mud, and that's like their sunscreen. So when they're outside all day long, that's kind of their sunscreen that protects them from the bugs and from the sun. All right. We're going to bring this rhino back to class, and we're going to talk a little bit more about him, and we're going to label him, and we're going to do a few more things with him. All right. So I'll see you back at school in a few minutes, and I'll bring our rhino with us. All right, guys, welcome back. What animal did we find out in the jungle? What did we find today? We found a rhino. We found a rhino out in the jungle. That was awesome. That was a great adventure out there into the jungle. And we found the rhino. The rhino. And we were in where? We were in Africa. That was a great trip out to Africa, finding our rhino. So let's look over here. We have a new board. And this is our rhino board. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about what we found out when we were in Africa and we were looking for our animal and we found Mr. Rhino. So let's see what we got going on here. So we're going to label the rhino. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to label the parts of the rhino. So what is this right here? What's this right here? Right, that's the rhino's leg. Leg. What does leg start with? Good. L-E-G-S. And that's going to be right here. That line goes right there. So I'm going to put legs right there. Legs. Okay. What is this part of his body? Correct. It's his skin. Sk. Ooh, that's a tricky one. That's a blend. What sounds do you hear? Sk. Sk. S-K. Landon, I think I heard you say that. S-K. Sk. So, right here is his skin. So we're going to put that one right there. Okay. What is... All right, Gosta, this one's for you. You ready? All right, Gosta. What's this? You got it, buddy. His tail. Tail. And Noel, what does tail start with? T. You got it. T. Tail. Tail. Okay. And what's this part? That's his hoof. And he's got little toes on there. But we're going to put hoof for his feet. Hoof. Hoof. What's hoof start with? Good. H. Giovanna, what do you hear at the end of hoof? You got it, sweetie. F. F. All right. What's this part right here? This right here. That's a tricky one. It's his muzzle. His muzzle. What do you hear in muzzle? M. Muzzle. What do you hear in the middle of that word? You hear some Z's. Good work. All right, there's muzzle. Okay. And what is this right here? You got it. Good job, Joella. That is his horn. I said his nose. His horn. What does horn start with? Good job, Leah. Horn starts with H. Horn. Hudson, what's it end with? Horn. N. Horn. All right. Good job. So we labeled our rhino. We labeled him. We put all of these different things on here and we labeled him. Now down here is a rhino and it says live. Live, eat, are. So those are some questions. So let's see. Live. When we were in Africa, so we know they live in Africa, we talked a little bit about another place where you might be able to find a rhino. Remember that other place? Asia, Southeast Asia. So they live in Africa and they live in Southeast Asia. Where's another place that we might be able to find them? If I wanted to go see a rhino in New Jersey, where could I go to? I could go to a zoo. I'm not sure if there's a zoo in New Jersey that has a rhino. I know if we went to the Philadelphia Zoo, we could see a rhino. And if we went to the Bronx Zoo in New York, we could see a rhino. So if we wanted to see one around here, we could go to a zoo. But if we wanted to see one in their natural habitat, we would have to go to Africa or we would have to go to Southeast Asia. Okay, so that's where they live. Do they live in the water? Are these guys water animals? No, they probably live more on the land. They like to live on the land. All right. What do they eat? We learned a big word about what they eat. Remember that big word? Ooh, good job. Herbivores. They're herbivores. So herbivores mean that they eat plants and they eat grass. Would they eat you? Nope, they're not going to eat you, Maddie. Nope, the rhino does not want to eat Maddie. She wouldn't taste very good because, Maddie, you're made out of meat. She doesn't want to eat you. So we'd be safe with the rhino. They don't want to eat you guys. So they are herbivores, which means they're plant eaters. They're going to eat grass and leaves, but no meat. All right, so that's what they eat. And what are they? They are grayish animals. They are big, right? They're pretty big. Remember it said, how many pounds could the daddy be? The males. Good job, 5,000 pounds. That's really heavy. We also know that they are mammals. We didn't talk about that when we were in Africa. Mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded. They feed their babies milk, and they give birth to live babies. Those are mammals. So we talked a lot about that when we did our chicks. So would a rhino hatch from an egg? No. The mommy would have a live animal she would give birth to. Okay? So rhinos do not hatch from eggs. All right. So they are mammals. They are gray. They are herbivores. They have big horns. So those are some facts about rhinos. If you went on YouTube and you looked up free school, you could find a really cute video on rhinos that you can feel free to check out and look at, okay? And a baby rhino is called a calf. So the baby rhino is called a calf. A calf. All right? So rhino was our first animal that we learned about in the jungle. The rhino. The rhino. So what you need to do now is you're going to go into your Jungle Book, My Jungle Book, and you're going to turn to the first page. And you're going to color your rhino in. And you're going to cut out your parts. You're going to cut out your labels. And you're going to label your rhino, just like we did. The horn, the skin, the legs, the hoof, the tail, the muzzle. And then there's a blank piece of paper on the next page. What do you think you're going to do with that? Very good, Landon. You are going to go to Kids for Art Hub, put in rhino, and I want you to make me a rhino on this page. So I want you to go to Kids Art Hub. I want you to follow the directions and make a rhino. And then I want you to write rhino up there. All right? So you got a lot of work to do today. So you're going to find this paper. You're going to color it in nicely. You're going to cut out all your things. You're going to label your rhino. You're going to go to the page, the second page, and there's a blank piece of paper there. You're going to go to Kids Art Hub, and you're going to make your rhino. Make an awesome rhino. Follow the directions and make your rhino. And then you're going to write rhino up here. All right? I can't wait to see your rhinos. So that's your job today. Label and make. Art Hub. We did those in the very beginning, the first week of our class. So our new friends, if you go on YouTube and you go to Kids Art Hub and you punch in rhino, how to draw a rhino, a really cute rhino will come up, and you can make one. You can follow the directions and you can make one. All right? So I can't wait to see that. That was our first animal. So what we need to do is on our jungle board, I need to put our rhino. Our rhino was our first animal that we learned about. Our first animal in the jungle that we did was the rhino. So we are all done with Mr. Rhino. He's an awesome animal. I love the rhino. All right. So tomorrow we will head back into the jungle. Not sure where we're going to head to. And we will look for another animal. And we will do the same thing. We will do a chart. We'll talk about some animal facts. And then when we're all done, you'll have to go to your book and you'll have to do the next one. We might not go in order of your book. So I don't know what tomorrow's animal might be. It might be a different one. So you never know. All right. That was awesome today, guys. That was really fun. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. What do I tell you guys every day? Miss Deborah was just reading a little research about how important getting outside and getting some sunshine and cleaning out those lungs is. So please, please go outside. In your backyard is fine. Get some sun. Sun is so important. Clean those lungs out. Get outside, run around. Get a little fresh air. I know the weather's not looking great for this week, but get out there as much as you can and get a little bit of fresh air. Can't wait to see your rhinos. You can post them underneath on our Facebook page. Get another center done. Remember, we're trying to get to 100 this week. 100. We can do it. All right? And estimate how many animals are in this jar. All right? All right. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Great job today, guys.